Good evening. We'll call the City of Norwich Zoning Board of Appeals for Tuesday, August 9th. We'll call the meeting 7:03. Roll call. Rich Lau.
Here.
Bob Phoenix.
Here.
Dave Martin.
Here.
Dottie Travers.
Here.
Mark Benjamin present. Also present Rich Shuck, Zoning Enforcement Officer, and Catherine Rose, Recording Secretary. We do have a quorum. We can conduct business. We have 5, so all members will be seated tonight. Communications, Rich.
None other than the letter to Ferguson Avenue, just with that application.
Acceptance of the July 12th, 2022 meeting.
Motion to accept. Bob Phoenix. Great, will second.
The only, any errors, omissions, or corrections?
None that I saw.
Anybody? I had one, just the spelling of my name, just a formality. It's a typo. It's a C, not a K at the end of it. Correct that.
Where is that?
I don't know. I saw it when I was reading it online.
Oh, I see.
I was reading the minutes online and I thought at the end, somewhere it had my name with a misspelling. But
Reading it to see marketing.
well, if it's there. Oh, it was at the very end of something. It might not have been on the minute. Might have, no, it's on this one. It's on the agenda. I knew it was the last one. Never mind. Doesn't apply. Right, no.
I'm on it. I'm not hearing it. I want to have further meetings. I can't.
Motion stands to accept as presented then. All those in favor to accept the minutes as presented? Greg?
Aye, Greg.
Bob?
Bob Phoenix, yeah, aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Dottie? Dottie, motion to accept the minutes?
Yes. Yes.
Mark Benjamin, aye. Minutes
The dog said yes.
been accepted as presented. Old business?
None.
Is that old? It's not old?
It's a continuation. Well, it's a continuation, but we never heard any testimony.
We didn't hear any testimony. I don't know if that makes it or not.
Okay,
So it's still, the public hearing is still open.
okay. All
I
right,
questioned that myself.
all right. So new business, V 2204.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion, not seeing representation, I'd like to make a motion to move this item to the second item on the agenda and move the second item on the agenda to the first position.
Can I get a second?
I'll second that. Greg.
Any additional discussion, comments? All those in favor to take the applications out of order? Greg? Aye. Bob?
Aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Dottie?
Aye.
Mark Benjamin? Aye. So V 2205, 60 Gear Ave, request variance for section 1.1 to increase maximum lot coverage from 25% to 34.65%. Section 4.14 to reduce the side yard setback for an accessory building from 10 feet to 8 feet on both side yard setbacks to construct a 24 by 24 detached garage. Property of Mary Kim Lee, application Mary Kim Lee. This is map 117, block 2, lot 45.
Exhibits are going to be the application, site plan, a elevational sketch and footprint sketch, and photos. 11 photos. I didn't print them all in the packages. I got one set here. And I got okay.
All right. The applicant here, or is that the
Yes.
insert? Okay.
Yep.
Could you please come forward? Come on up. Have a seat. Introduce yourself, name and address for the record and explain what you'd like to do and why you need a variance to do it.
Oh, my name is Mary Kimley, and I live at the 60 Gear Avenue. And currently I have a garage, one-car garage. And I would like to make it a two-car garage because I have 4 cars registered in the city. Currently, the garage that I have is made for little cars because the house was built in the 1920s, 1930s. So I imagine that garage was built for those type of smaller vehicles at the time. And I would like to be conformed to city's regulation, statutes. The garage itself, the cement floor it's crumbling, it's in pieces. And so I would like to move it over and just to make it bigger, to house at least 2 of my vehicles.
Presently, it looks like the garage extends beyond the setback line.
So I'd like to move it over.
Are you gonna move it? You're still gonna be in the same line and then just make it bigger? Or you're moving it to the setback line and then moving it over?
To the setback so that it'll conform and the city regulations.
It's actually that size of garage with the lot size, if it's centered at 2 feet over on each side here. Okay. Same time. It's 2 feet on all the side yard setbacks.
What's it over now?
Right now, what it's over, it's over now by about 5 to 7 feet.
Okay, so we're improving by 3 feet,
Right.
but then we're losing by 2 feet. So we're still good to 1.
So I think the issue
Oh,
really,
so you're actually further away from the,
Further away from
Right.
this side
Okay.
here.
from what it is, from the ag, oh, okay, that's, got it.
so the way I see it, I think is Bob Phoenix, that the way I see it is the request really is to increase the lot coverage, which was from 25 feet to 34. So I think that's really what we're looking for besides that 2.5 feet on each side.
Yeah, it's both. You're trying to
Yeah.
double up on the setback variances and gain the lot coverage.
Lee, is it?
Yeah.
Or is it Kimley?
Wait,
Sorry. All right. Is there, what would be the detriment if we could not approve this? What would be your argument?
well, I would like to keep my cars housed in a garage during the extreme heat, extreme winter. cold months.
Okay, so
It's
basically you're feeling the value, you're
I believe
appreciate
I
faster.
and it's also used to store my item as well.
It would help you increase storage capacity if you're, I assume very small.
Yeah.
They're pretty small in that neighborhood. Those are the only questions I have. Okay.
I think this is a pretty good. But I'm not, I don't see any questions to ask.
Dave?
No, I don't think I have any questions.
Dottie, any questions?
No, I'm all set.
Is, besides the floor, is the garage structurally sound? I think, right? Is there a good reason to take it down?
Yeah, I mean, the inside the wood, I believe, is not up to par.
Okay.
The wood's basically sure everything like the floor.
Anything else you'd like to add? Is there anyone else to speak in favor of this appeal? Is there anyone else to speak in favor? Oh,
No? Want to speak in?
Are you here to speak in favor of this? Are you here to speak in favor? Oh.
You better.
Okay, you're in favor, okay.
yes, you are. Okay.
One of the best answers I've heard so far.
Is there anyone else to speak in favor? Hearing none. Is there anyone to speak in opposition? Any opposition? Any opposition? The attorney, Rich, was he?
Please bring it up.
Okay, all right, I just don't want to block out a raised hand. All right, so once we close this, you can't add anything else. So if there's anything else you'd like to tell the board, now's your last chance. Okay. All right. Dottie, you good? Any questions before we close it?
No, I'm all set.
Everybody's good? Good. Take a motion to close.
Motion to close.
Second. Motion made, seconded. Dave and Bob. I mean,
Yep,
Bob and Greg.
Bob,
I'm looking at Dave and
yes.
Bob.
There you go. It's been a long time.
All those in favor to close? Greg?
Greg, aye.
Bob?
Bob Phoenix, aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Dottie?
Aye.
Mark Benjamin, aye. Okay. I wish we had done this. I wish we had made the motion. We're all set.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll vote on it in a few minutes.
Yeah, so what we do is we hear you have to say about the whole thing, and then we go to the next one, and they have to say about their application, then we go back and start discussing. And so we discuss that. We
So if you want to stick around a little while.
It was 10 minutes, we'll probably discuss it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. All right. We did not hear back from Attorney Block.
No, I
I
actually tried
wish we
calling.
had made a simple motion, and
Oh,
if we didn't do, yep.
I wanted to give him 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, we should have made the motion that we'll continue, and if he's not here, we'll continue. Well, I'm just gonna make another motion.
Okay, I thought it was,
Who's giving that?
That's Attorney Holden.
So I'm gonna,
So I don't know if we have time to continue because it's 65 days to open the public hearing, 35 days to make a decision, to open the public hearing at the last meeting.
so next week, next 5 days.
I'll make a motion to continue. And I do not wanna open it and act without. Let me open it, we'll start the discussion.
Okay.
And then, so V 2204, lots 1 through 59 Forest View Drive, AKA 2214 Ferguson Avenue Extension. Request for use variance zoning regulation 4.1.1 conformity requirements to permit use of the property for development of up to 24 additional dwelling units, existing condominium development within the business park zone. Property of Forest Land Investment LLC, application of Forest Land Investment LLC. Assessors map 34, block 1, lots 38. You have anything to, we have the exhibit,
The letter from
Commission on the City
Commission
Plan.
on the City Plan.
So we'll enter that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that- I don't have it digitalized, but I have the letter from the Commission on the City Plan, the referral letter, which I will read into the record. because It's not digital. Okay, this is from the chairman, Frank Manfredi, dated July 20th, 2022, to Mark Benjamin, chairman of zoning appeals. ZB, this variance request B 22-4. 215 Ferguson Avenue, AKA Forest View Drive. That's a typo, 215. The Commission on the City Plan at July 19, 2022 hybrid regular meeting reviewed and discussed the above reference referral, which was sent to them by the Zoning Board of Appeals as required by the zoning regulation 7.10.2.5 for a use variance request. Seated were Frank Manfredi, Les King, Kathy Wazika, Ella Miles, and Michael Leahy. After reviewing and discussing the proposal relative to zoning, Kathy Wazika made a motion to recommend against the use variance, stating that they currently have reasonable use of the property. The motion was seconded by Ella Miles. Votes in favor was Les King, Ella Miles, Michael Lehan, and Kathy Wazika. Opposed, Frank Manfredi. Motion passed 4-1.
We received a letter from the Commission on the City Plan. I've opened it. Would the applicant please come forward to explain to the board what they'd like to do and why they need to do it? Seeing none, hearing none. Prior to the meeting, zoning enforcement officer Richard Chuck attempted to reach out to attorney Block.
Yeah.
Through cell phone, hasn't had contact with him. Given the fact that he hasn't spoke to him in a week and the recent evidence added to the case, I feel it necessary for us to continue this meeting to the next, to our next meeting. I am aware that the time constraints may not allow it to be for the next regular scheduled meeting. Should the applicant reach out to zoning enforcement officer Shuck, the schedule permits and we're allowed to do it, we could possibly schedule a special meeting, but that would all have to, everything have to work.
Well, statutorily, we've got to make a decision in 35 days. If we don't make a decision, it's an automatic approval.
It's an honor. Oh, I thought it was an automatic failure.
No, automatic approval. So,
Can't do that.
Can't do that. I was trying to give them every opportunity.
right. I mean, I think what we could do is
Move forward,
either
vote
move
on it without
forward
prejudice.
or say we'll hold a special meeting next week. You
I'm
know,
not available.
that's tough for everyone. I just want to,
Absolutely. That was a suggestion.
Well, just- I make a motion to-
My motion wasn't seconded, so if you want to make.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll second
No, no.
Okay.
No, we don't want that.
All right.
No, I don't need it.
Oh, do you want to withdraw your motion?
Wasn't seconded, we don't have to act on it.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't have the time and we cannot let
Right.
this pass,
Yeah, but in
given,
Robert's rules, if there's a motion on the floor, that's it.
I'll withdraw.
Okay. Robert Phoenix, I'd like to make a motion that the application B224, I'm sorry, B224 for 214 Ferguson Avenue be determined by the evidence. We have an exhibit number on this?
I don't have it.
Okay, by the letter from the Commission on the City Plan, and that be the determination of this application, which is to recommend against the use of the variance. Can I get a second?
I'll second it. Greg Schwab, second, sorry, Captain. Motion made and seconded to
Use the document from the Commission on the City Plan and their recommendation against this motion, this variance.
have a motion.
Do we actually, make a motion to vote?
And use this as discussion points versus using it as our,
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's why I was
Withdraw my motion.
rubbing my forehead.
Sorry, Catherine.
I'm gonna make a motion. to grant This variance. I'm making a motion to approve this variance. I need a second.
Second,
Motion's made and seconded. Now discussion.
let's go. Oh, okay.
See, you're way clearer to go it this way.
All right, well, in light of the letter that came from the Commission on the City Plan and their position on the matter, it's evident from their body that they would like our body not to move forward. That's my observation.
I have to agree with Bob. Bob, we're going, if we sent the letter to the city plan, ask them to give us their recommendation, that they're saying no. I'd see.
Dave?
Yes, and especially by the fact that we haven't been provided any other rationale to go in against this recommendation. And maybe if the attorney was here, he could provide us with some case study, something that would give us a reason to go against this, but we have none of that. And so I will be voting against approving it. Against the, yes.
Dottie?
Yeah, I kind of agree that due to the city plan there, and the negativity from there, I'm voting against it. Not to issue a use variance. The whole thing is, and the attorney is not here blocked to explain the situation, so therefore I'm voting against it.
I have to agree with everyone. Given the lack of evidence, it would be very difficult for us to vote against the Commission on the City Plan. It's unfortunate Attorney Block isn't here tonight or a representative. We are ahead of ourselves before we call for.
And
I asked for the applicant to present. I haven't taken any testimony from anybody. I haven't asked for anybody to speak in favor or in opposition. There's somebody probably waiting to speak in opposition.
You know, just hold everything up.
All right. Attorney Hoberman, do you have anything to speak towards this?
I think just for the record, I think it's important that you guys understand your role here. In order to grant a variance, you need to find a hardship. And simply a conclusory statement in the application does not make a hardship. You know, there needs to be some unusual base characteristics of the property. We're not talking about owner's whim wanting to put more units in or wanting to put more driveways in. We're not talking, this is a use variance, which is more highly scrutinized than just you know, zoning coverage variance. I think you guys are doing a good job. I thank you for being here. I think the claim that this is not self-created may not be totally accurate. I don't know who the claim declarant is, if that's the same developer, if it's an affiliate of this guy who wants to put in 24 units. You know, if there's a connection there, then it is self-created. There may even be case law that says if your predecessor in title filed the declaration which restricts it to simply residential uses, maybe that may also be in line with self-created. So without a presentation of a hardship, the application doesn't show a hardship. And if you can't find a hardship, then you can't grant the variance. That's what I would say. I don't want to take up more of your time. I think you guys are doing a great job showing up in this heat and everything else. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Is there anyone else to speak in opposition? Anyone to speak in opposition? Anyone to speak in opposition? Hearing none, we have nobody to speak in favor. We don't have an applicant to present a hardship. We have a firm recommendation on the Commission on the City Plan.
And the
And we have, it's been seconded on the floor. My only other point is, it's unfortunate that the applicant's not here. It's gonna go this way. I would ask that if the applicant does come forward and make a reapply, given the circumstance, that we don't make them wait the 6 months to come again. I think that would be a reasonable accommodation for him to go through this entire thing again. But that would be my consideration for an amendment.
Okay, I'd like to make my amendment to the motion based on Chairman Benjamin's recommendations. And get another second.
Second, I will second your amendment.
All those in
Thank you.
favor of the amendment? Greg,
Greg, aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Dave,
This is just the amendment.
just the amendment.
Okay. Aye.
Okay, was it an aye?
Yep.
Dottie?
Aye.
Okay. Mark Benjamin, aye on the amendment. Now we have a motion to approve with an amendment of, should the applicant decide to apply, he doesn't, for 6 months, we go through the normal application process. And for clarification, the motion is to approve this use variance as presented. Everybody's clear on that?
I'm motion.
Made the motion.
So I would like to vote no.
Greg?
I vote no.
Dave? No. Dottie?
No.
I'm a no, and I'll explain it after.
Yeah, I figured, I know what you're saying.
Yep.
It's too late.
Yep, it's too late. Motion is failed. So that does not pass. Discussion possible decision, we got so tied up on that one, we got another one to do.
Yes.
No,
Oh, yeah, we already.
we
no, we
to the
have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta move on to 60-year app.
We thought Middle East.
Right.
Sorry.
I thought I was out the door.
Okay.
B 2205 60-year Ave, request variance section 1 point, increase maximum lot coverage from 25% to 34.65%, 4.14, to reduce side yard setbacks for an accessory building from 10 feet to 8 feet on both side yard setbacks. To construct a 24 by 24 detached garage, property of Mary Kimley, application of Mary Kimley, assessment map 117, block 2, lot 45.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second that. Greg, Kevin.
Bob Phoenix made the motion to approve. Greg, second.
All those in favor to accept the motion to approve?
We're gonna have a discussion.
Yeah, it's just, we're gonna
Oh, got it. Yes.
accept it
Got
and then
it,
we can
yes.
move on.
Yeah, got it. Sorry, yes.
Greg?
Aye.
Yeah, aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Dottie?
Aye.
Mark Benjamin, aye. Now discussion.
Yes, made the motion. I surveyed the neighborhood of Pier Ave. I see that there are quite a few two-car garages on properties. Whether or not they are in conformance, I haven't checked with staff. And I don't see the increased size and functionality of the existing garage being increased to 24 by 24, being a detriment to the property, so I would be voting in favor.
Hardship.
Hardship is that the existing building really is probably not viable, although it's been dressed up. I could see in some of the photographs that it would, if it were to be inspected, qualify for demolition, in that the, I believe, east side of the garage requirements of out of plumb for a vertical structure member. So in other words, on this is the outbound side. This side is leaning and there is a building code requirement that says just make it short and longer. There is a building code requirement that says if you start the line from the upper left-hand corner to the lower right-hand corner, and they meet, that is qualified for a non-conforming vertical element. So it really should come down, and if it's going to come down, it's better to have it taken down. And I feel that the two-car garage, again, is not uncharacteristic. That was the hard thing.
I think conforming the lot and moving the building over, thinking using more of the lot itself is actually up on the left side.
No.
And reducing the non-conformity on the left side and just asking for a little easement on both sides rather than taking one large and it's filling in. So I think that would be is that a better hardship? Conform better to the lot size.
Well, yeah, the hardship is the lot size and shape.
Right.
Oh, right.
It's just, it's a small, narrow lot. They're, on the one side, they're actually making it less of a non-conforming condition. The garage is a reasonable, two-car garage is a reasonable sized garage and consistent with that, the neighborhood. So, you know, we'd be preventing a reasonable use of the property if we didn't grant this. Yeah, I think that's but overall, it's the size and shape, narrowness of the garage. It's a hardship.
That's better than I
Takes a team. Dottie?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Dave there. You're talking the area itself has a lot of two-car garages. And the condition of that garage, to be honest with you, she has a liability there because it could come down and then, of course, things can get worse. So I can understand that to improve the property too and the appearance. And that I believe, you know, we should give, I'll be saying yes towards it, going for it.
I agree with everything that you guys all came up with. Reasonable use of the property. We're improving one nonconformity, which switching it to the other side. So I also will be supporting this. So we have a motion made and seconded to grant. Greg? Aye. Bob?
Aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Dottie?
Aye.
Mark Benjamin, aye. Unanimous motion carries. Staff updates. Nothing. Okay. Adjournment.
Motion 2.
Second. All those in favor? Greg, aye.
Bob, aye.
Dave, aye.
Dottie?
Aye.
Mark Benjamin, aye. Meeting adjourned 7:37.